Country is not an Islamic state. This country is not another Arab country. But Abuja does not belong to Gumi, it does not belong to the north, it does not belong to Muslims. Abuja was built with Igbo people's money, with Igbo people's money. The president must know that the party is following in making appointment, as if appointment is on Lagos, as if Nigeria is on Lagos, is dangerous.
A lot of people are surprised how swift, quick, easy is it for Asari Dokubo to go against his principal, to go against the man that he supported vehemently, to go against Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Asari Dokubo, what is going on? You'll be listening to him. In fact, Asari Dokubo poured out a lot. And when I mean a lot, is ready to tear whatever needs to be torn. Asari Dokubo is into Bola Ahmed Tinubu, one, for relevance, and of course, political protection. And if none of that is coming forth, Asari Dokubo is ready to spill the beans. But hold on a second. The words of Asari Dokubo, does it make sense or not? Is Asari Dokubo not saying the truth? I think Asari Dokubo is spitting out some truth. But I'm going to allow you guys to listen to what he has to say. But before we proceed, like and share this video, subscribe to this channel, turn on the notification bell, and do something by tapping on the thanks button. Tap on the thanks button to encourage us to do more. This is serious. What is going to happen next? I mean, the reaction of Bola Ahmed Tinubu and probably his special advisors. I don't know what is going to happen. Let us watch and listen to Asari Dokubo. This is getting serious.
Is not an Islamic state. This country is not another Arab country. I am in support of humanity, in support of the Palestinian cause, not because they are Muslims. There are Muslims, there are Christians in Palestine, and I support them. And there are even Jews in Palestine, because there are many Jews who are against the Zionist, apartheid, satanic state of Israel. But where I disagree with somebody is for Gumi to demand for the removal of Nyesowike. All of you know that Nyesowike is not my friend. He is not. All of you know that I was one of the people who gave tough time to Nyesowike as governor of Rivers State. But Abuja does not belong to Gumi, it does not belong to the north, it does not belong to Muslims. That is the truth of the matter, and we must say it clearly. It does not belong to us as Muslims. Abuja was built with Igbo people's money, with Igbo people's money, with the Chekri people's money, with Orobo people's money, with Isoko people's money. What they told us when we were leaving Lagos to Abuja was that Abuja will be no man's land. Everybody will be removed from Abuja. Every Nigerian will be an Indian. They have changed all the laws. So somebody from Sokoto State, Gumi, who is from Sokoto State, is talking of Abuja. And what is his connection with Abuja? What is Dr. Ahmed Gumi connection with Abuja? That he will be talking about Abuja. That Wike should be removed. It's like me. I have been anti-Israel from the beginning. If you call me, if you like, call me anti-Semitic. I'm anti-Semitic. I do not believe in the Holocaust. The Holocaust was 419. The Holocaust was made up because the Balfour Declaration of 1917 preceded the Holocaust. And it was planned. The Holocaust was planned to steal Palestinian land, to kill Palestinians. Why is it that it's Germans that committed the so-called Holocaust against the Jews, according to them? But it is Arabs, it is Palestinians that are bearing the consequences and the brunt of the Holocaust. Have you seen that before? So we know, it is very clear that the Holocaust was false, it was a fraud, it was a hoax, it was a scam. It was done just to take over Palestinian land. And definitely one day it will fail. So, Wike is a Christian. Christians, the majority of the people supporting Israel are Christians, Zionist Christians, they call themselves. He is free whether he's in government or not, to show his preference to where he belongs to. Even if he pretends, it does not make anything. Calling for his removal is stupidity of the highest order. This country does not belong to Muslims alone. It does not belong to Sokoto people alone. It belongs to all of us. And Gumi does not have the right. Because somebody met with Israeli ambassador, so he should be removed. If we allow these psychopaths, these mad sick people who think they are entitled, who think they are better than all others, they are stronger than all others, all of us will be moving, walking into our grave, our dishonorable grave, walking under the feet of our dishonorable grave. Ticket was voted by Nigerian people because they know who Ahmed Bola Tinubu is. No, I did not vote Ahmed Bola Tinubu because he's a Muslim, because I know him. I know what he's capable of. And that's why I supported him, that's why I support him. Even though today I might have some things, the appointment that is going on is one-sided. We must speak out. This is not Lagos. The president must know that the path is following in making appointment, as if appointment is on Lagos, as if Nigeria is on Lagos, is dangerous. He already has a lot of problems. We know. We must point this thing out. Why should someone like Bosun Tijani be in this government? After all the abuse and criticism, the president should look back at the appointment and retrace itself and balance it. This is a country that belongs to all of us. It does not belong to Bajabi Amila alone. It does not belong to Ahmed Bola Tinubu alone. It does not belong to Muchai of Asari alone. It does not belong to Mahmoud Gumi alone. There must be dissenting voices. But what should be paramount is the national interest of Nigeria. What is the national interest of Nigeria? That must be paramount. Anybody that wants to sacrifice the national interest of Nigeria for any other thing, we tell them stop. Because you know me, I was a supporter of Biafra. I was a leader of Biafra. I walked away when I saw that it was going nowhere. There was a lot of evil in it. Today I am 100% Nigerian. I'm fighting on the side of Nigeria. I'm making sacrifices on the side of Nigeria. I will continue to make that sacrifice. Dr. Ahmed Gumi, you don't have any this thing to say Wike should be removed. Wike is a Christian. You are a Muslim. If you are supporting Palestine because of this thing, I have beard. I have beard as you have. Nobody can stop me on the road and call me Boko Haram. If you call me Boko Haram, I am up to the task to tell you that I am not Boko Haram, whether you are a Jew or not. You are no more man than me. If you kill, I will also kill you. Because in this killing business, there are professionals. So don't tell me, don't come and tell me that they will be Israeli. It's an insult of the old Muslim. That Jews will come and look at us because they did business with Israelis. That if I have beard, they are going to say I'm Boko Haram. Let them come now and do it. They think this is Gaza. So let us stop this nonsense in this country. Trying to whip up sentiment. If we want to come out straight, we want to criticize Ahmed Bola Tinubu and his appointment, let us come out and criticize him. For me, I am a supporter of Ahmed Bola Tinubu, come rain, come shine. Because others have not been better than him. In this country, they gave money to people that we should not import rice. We should not import it. They gave them money when rice was 6,000 a bag. Some of them collected 20 billion from the. so that rice will be there. Immediately they collected the money, they increased the bag of rice to 60,000. We were here when Malami took Niger-Delta people's money, which he will bring back definitely. Whether this government likes it or not, Malami must bring back our 600 billion. He will bring it back. Collected our money. Malami will bring it back. Different type of policies that we saw. So you come out, Muslim. Is it not a Muslim, Babangida, that recognizes the state of Israel? Is it not Quran, a Christian, that severed the relationship with Israel?
Like him or hate him. In this, Asari Dokubo spit out the truth. It is the truth and nothing more. There is nowhere you will not find nepotism in Nigerian government. If it were the Igbos that got in, you will see. Is either they play out religion, if it is the north, or they play out whatever it is, even if it is the south. Just imagine if Osibajo got in. There is a possibility, huge possibility, of many people that have connection or link to his church being in government. This is how it is. It's a human thing. But we need to work with the law. Now, let's leave that aside. Asari Dokubo touched on a lot of things. There is so much decay in the government. He said that he's in support of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, but he still needs to call out his principal. This is like a two-way thing. I'm going to speak to my principal and still tell him I am in support of you. He said, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you are treading on a dangerous path. Your appointment is a little bit nepotistic. This is not how it's supposed to be. And also, the Gumi thing, Northerners are angry that Wike met with the ambassador, Israel ambassador to Nigeria, and shook hands with him and all of that in the midst of the trouble in the Middle East, Israel and Palestine. Muslims and a lot of people are in support of Palestine now. A lot of people do not want to care about Israel anymore. I mean, there is this growing sentiment against Israel now, unlike how it used to be before. And this draws me back to what a popular pastor, obviously he has been also watching and listening to the news, checking the trends. I'm talking about Chris Oyakilome, a pastor who said that soon a lot of people will be against Israel due to the internal crisis in Israel. I mean, Netanyahu, the prime minister, has been there for about 16 years and is not ready to give up. In fact, he wants to change the constitution from inside to permit him to stay in as long as he wants. Same like how many African rulers behave. It's the same thing. It's just that they care less about changing the constitution. They just remain there regardless because they know there is no way to change the constitution. Some, maybe they might be able to arrange the constitution in what favors them. Human being and greed. A lot of people will be against Israel. That is what he said. Now, let us look at our internal issues. Internal issues. Whenever they want to divide, religion comes into it. Gumi and some of the Islamic clerics have opened their mouth wide, berating the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, berating Wike, saying that Nigeria should show to Israel that they are against them. And I'm like, wait, hold on a second. Why should Nigeria or Nigerian government show Israel that they are angry? Why? It doesn't work like that. At times, you don't look at the morality. Sometimes you look at the relationship you have with the country. There are a lot of things that we don't know. Why should President Bola Ahmed Tinubu jump and say, I'm in support of Palestine because I'm a Muslim? Does it make sense? It doesn't really make sense. It is only people in the north that take this religion of a thing crazy. It does not make sense. It does not really make sense at all. Nigeria is not a Muslim country, not Arab country. So there is no reason for, you can, on your own personal term, join Israel or Palestine if you want. And if your country is to declare support, probably they must have discussed this at the legislator level. Senators, House of Rep, they probably must have discussed this and come to a conclusion saying, you know what, it's time for us to be in support of this country against the other, or let us be a peacemaker, let us be umpire between them. For a long time, they talk about having two states on that land has been there, but Israel said no, this land, all of it belongs to us. You people, you came in to settle when you realized that progress was coming in during the Ottoman Empire. The Ottoman Empire is the Arab conquest. It spread even into the Mediterranean, spread into some parts of Europe. So they stole our land, they took our land, and they gave it out, sold it out to some people here and there, and some family members, Arabs, bought from some Israelis. That's what some of them are saying, that they have documents to show this. And they said, no, we don't care if your ancestors bought that land, because, of course, apart from land that the Ottoman stole and sold, sold it to their fellow Arabs, apart from that, there are people who are Israelis who probably must have sold a portion of their land to an Arab person. None of that matters anymore. Now, if we are to go by that, well, Israel cannot 100% lay claim to that land also, because Israel met people there. Who are those that were there? Go back to your Bible, read the history. You might be quick to say God gave them the land. Those ones are also saying that Allah gave them the land. Why don't we have peace once and for all? Because now the Northerners are beginning to spread, and this could resonate among those bandits and terrorists. Soon they will begin to hijack innocent people that they believe are Christians to punish Israel. So I want you guys to be serious about it, because these things affect us. If we were in a country where we don't have erratic, vampire, so-called Muslims, we will not be talking about this. It won't matter to us, because we'll be like, oh, we are watching Israel, we are watching their Gaza, we are watching Palestine, we're watching these Arab countries. But anything that happens in any of these Arab countries, plus like Israel, will affect us. Why? Because we have vampires in the north of Nigeria. So what Asari Dokubo is saying is making sense. He's saying Nigeria is not a Muslim country. Nigeria is not an emirate, Arab emirate. Please, 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 do not even repeat this at all. If you are going to castigate me that my religion has anything to do with terrorism, well, I know who the terrorists are, and I am not a terrorist. It is a known fact that the south of Nigeria, Muslims there are not extremists. But then maybe you'll find one or two who are screaming and talking in a crazy way, but they've not gone to that extent of what you find in the north. What are your thoughts? Drop your comment, like, and share. See you in the next update.